Hey class, Professor Kev here. Today's student success tip is called Stop Ignoring This. It may be impacting your grades. Simple thing, check your email. I am stunned over how many students refuse to check their email. They just never do it. I'll send you a message. Hey, did you get my message? No. Did you check your email? I have a couple students go, no, do you know my password by any chance? It's not how passwords work, class. I don't know your password. All kidding aside. Please go in and check your email a couple times a day. That's how your professors communicate with you. Now you can go in, you can change it so we'll forward to your personal account if you want to do that. That's fine. But please, please, please check it. This is how I communicate with my students. Send you a notice. Hey, this is what we're going to do tomorrow. Reminders about quizzes, exams. If you're not seeing it, and I've had this happen, there's a quiz today. Yeah, I sent out an email yesterday. You don't check email, right? Remember Professor Kev talking to you about this? Yeah, Kev. Yeah. Please take a moment. I always tell a story of a student asked me if I could Snapchat him. Now, you know why I can't, class? Because I have no idea what Snapchat even is. I'm old, no idea. Couple more things about emails. Save every email you receive from your professor because maybe you asked for an extension on an assignment and we just forgot. And maybe you didn't get the grade you wanted. Like, oh, Kev, you said I could submit that late. Hang on to every email you get as well as send to your professors. That's really important because we're human. We make mistakes, okay? Just life. So please hang on to it. And here's something. This is, I take this one. If your professor emails you, respond. Now, not, hey, we're going to cover chapter 2 tomorrow. Here's a couple things. Right now, I'm almost done. I email every student I know at UMass Lowell who's on the dean's list, chancellor's list, distinction list, whatever they are. Congratulations. Take a moment to respond, okay? It's just a way of keeping our connection open. The other thing I do in class after the first exam is I send out an email. Hey, just saying hi, checking in on you, see how class is going. Respond. Even if it's Cav, class is great, thanks for asking, bud. This is my way of trying to build that connection with you so that when you do need something, it will feel okay to ask. If we've never spoken and then you have that ask, it's hard. You're probably not going to ask, like, I haven't even spoken to Kev this whole semester. And now I'm going to be like on week 10, go, hey, Kev, can I have a favor? Can you write me a recommendation letter? Can I have an extension of this assignment? Always check your email. And again, if it's, hey, we're going to cover chapter 3 tomorrow, you don't have to take the time. Okay, Kev, thanks. That's fine. You don't have to do that. But if I'm asking you a question or commenting on something personal to you, respond. Even if it's just a quick, hey, Kev, class is going great. Thank you for taking a minute to email me. Same thing with missing class. Always email your professor because I'm always talking about this. Some students, they just don't take it seriously. They miss a lot of classes. Now, that might be you. And if that's you, then we'll deal with that. But other students have life events going on. Maybe something's going on in your life, family member, whatever it may be. There's a big difference between those two sets of students. If you don't tell me, hey, this is what's up, I don't need to know all the little details. I just need to know what's going on so I know that you're not just deciding not to come to class. Because I have students who do that. Hey, I had a student just kind of showed up on quiz and exam days. I'm like, where you been? He's like, what do you mean, where have I been? I'm like, dude, you missed like half the classes this semester. Yeah, I don't want to come. It's 10 o'clock class. I'm still sleeping. Why don't you sign up for the afternoon class? I don't want to go to school in the afternoon. So if that's you, that's a whole different game versus, hey, I got some life stuff going on. Always communicate. We've talked about this in the past videos. Make sure your professor knows what's going on. So again, check your email at least a couple times a day because that's how your professor is going to communicate with you. Hang on to every email you send. If you're asking for an extension and it's granted, hang on to it in case something happens so that, hey, Kev, you made a mistake, bud. You forgot you gave me that extension. You lowered my grade. Again, we're human. We make mistakes. And again, if your professor makes a mistake, use proper tone when you email. Not, oh my God, you need to fix this right now. I've gotten students to send me that. I don't recommend you do that because I'm going to get pretty angry back. Understand you expect empathy from your professor. We expect it back, so be cautious there. If you got those types of emails, you're like, whoa, tone, people, tone. I got to watch your tone on this. So always make sure that you're checking it and hang on to everything so that if something else comes up, we'll be able to take care of it. Last thing, know about your professor when you're emailing. If you met me, pretty laid back, hey, Cav was good. A lot of your professors, they're doctor, they're professor. Know your professor when you're emailing them. Double check your spelling, all that. Make sure it looks professional. Especially if you're asking for a favor and you got 3 typos in it, it just comes across careless. So be cautious there. All right, that's today's student success tip. As always, I appreciate you taking a few minutes to watch my video. Hope you're having a truly dazzling day.